When I say stagecoach, you probably picture some dusty old carriage from a Hollywood Western, right? But what if I told you it was so much more than just a vehicle? That it was actually a revolutionary system, an idea that laid the tracks for every single bus, train, and plane you've ever been on. So let's dig in and see how this humble horse-drawn carriage didn't just carry people, it basically invented the idea of modern travel as we know. Okay, just imagine this for a second. You go to a bus stop, but there's no schedule on the wall. The bus driver just says, we'll leave when the bus is full. Could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours. You have absolutely no idea when you'll get where you're going. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, that's pretty much how travel worked for most of human history. Before the stagecoach, any long trip was a complete roll of the dice. There was zero predictability. You just set off and hope for the best. And that uncertainty wasn't just, an inconvenience. It was a massive roadblock, preventing society from growing and connecting in any meaningful way. To really get what a game changer this was, we've got to go back to 17th century Britain. They were staring down a huge transportation crisis. People and products needed to move, but the whole system just couldn't handle it. The problems were just massive. First off, the roads were a joke. We're talking dirt paths that turned into these impassable mud pits the second it rained. Then, the service was totally random. A guy with the carriage would just wait around until he had enough customers to make it worth his while. And on top of all that, it was pricey and incredibly dangerous. The threat of being robbed was very, very real. And this is exactly why it became such a crisis. Just look at these numbers. The population in Britain more than doubled in about 150 years. More people meant more business, more letters, more everything, and a desperate need to get between all these growing cities. The old, clunky system was collapsing under the weight of it all. Something had to give. And that something was the stagecoach. But here's the key. The real stroke of genius wasn't just building a better carriage. It was creating a brand new system designed to bring order to all that chaos. It was really an invention of logistics. You can see the innovation right there in the definition. The important words aren't horse-drawn carriage. We'd had those for ages. No, the revolutionary words are public, regularly, and fixed route. For the first time, travel was a consistent service for everybody, not just a private hire for the wealthy. And the name itself, Stagecoach, comes from its most brilliant feature, the stages. So here's how they cracked the problem of long-distance travel. A horse can only run so fast for so long, right? Well, the stage system created these little stations, or stages, every 10 miles or so. The coach would pull in, they'd swap the tired horses for a fresh team, and boom, off they'd go. It meant the carriage could keep moving almost nonstop, covering huge distances way more efficiently than ever before. Now, when this system first kicked off, it was really small. Back in 1637, you could only get a regular stagecoach from London to 4 other cities. That's it. It was a brand new, kind of radical idea. But check this out. Less than 100 years later, that number exploded from 4 to 216. This wasn't just a little bit of growth. This was a full-blown transportation revolution. It just goes to show how desperate people were for reliable, scheduled travel. The system worked, and it spread like wildfire. And this really shows the system hitting its peak in Britain. One of the biggest boosts was road improvement. These groups called turnpike trusts started maintaining roads and charging tolls, which meant better surfaces and, you guessed it, higher speeds. By 1828, the system was so dialed in that the 645-kilometer trip from London to Edinburgh was averaging 16 kilometers an hour. Now, that might sound slow to us, but for the time, that was absolutely flying. But the story doesn't end in Britain. The whole idea of the stagecoach crossed the Atlantic over to America, where it was about to face a totally different beast, a huge, untamed wilderness that would push the technology and the system to its absolute limits. This comparison is just fascinating because it shows how the exact same idea could have a completely different job. In Europe, stagecoaches connected cities that were already there. In America, the mission was so much bigger. It was about stitching a giant, brand new nation together. It wasn't just about business. It was about building a country. And because of that, the American stagecoach had to evolve. The coaches themselves were built tougher, like tanks, with beefier wheels and better suspension to survive the brutal frontier trails. Big companies like Wells Fargo created these massive networks that carried not just people, but also the mail, which was the absolute lifeblood of communication connecting the East to the West. And yep, just like in the movies, having armed guards on board was often a very real necessity. Okay, so after all that history, why does any of this matter to us today? Well, it's because the problems the stagecoach solved are the very foundations of our modern world. It didn't just make travel faster, it completely changed our relationship with time, with distance, and with each other. First and foremost, it absolutely destroyed uncertainty. By introducing fixed routes and timetables, the stagecoach made travel predictable. For the first time ever, you could actually plan your business, your family visits, your whole life around a reliable system. That was a mind-blowing shift in how people thought. It also conquered distance. That simple but brilliant system of swapping out horses meant that physical distance just wasn't the monster it used to be. It effectively shrank the map, making long-distance land travel a real, practical option for the first time in history. And this is a huge one. It conquered exclusivity. Before this, long-distance travel was basically reserved for the wealthy who could afford their own private carriage. The stagecoach was a public service with fixed prices that ordinary people could actually afford. It democratized travel, and with it, information and opportunity. And finally, it conquered isolation. By creating these reliable links between towns and cities, the stagecoach fueled economies and brought people together. In America, you could argue it was one of the key tools that helped weave all those scattered settlements into a single country. It was the original information superhighway, just, built out of dirt and powered by horses. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? The real lasting legacy of the stagecoach isn't the wooden box on wheels. It's the idea that a journey could have a schedule, that time itself could be packaged and sold as a service. That concept is now so deep in our DNA that we don't even notice it. So the next time you check a train schedule online, or you're tapping your foot waiting for the bus, or booking a flight, just take a second. In that timetable, in that fixed route, in that idea of public transport, you're looking at the direct descendant of a revolutionary idea from centuries ago. You're seeing the spirit of the stagecoach still carrying us all forward.